Welcome to a crazy unboxing video. It is a new bike day and this bike today is mental. You are going to lose your mind when you see what I've been sent right now. Everybody watching the video right now, you got to hit that thumbs up button for me. This box is absolutely destroyed. Wow. Size of this box. It's sick. It has just exploded and ripped when I was dragging it over, which means I did get a tiny sneak peek on the way in. We're gonna break the seal. I'm nervous. I'm excited. This next part is going to be crazy. Yous are going to see this before me. Brand new Pinion drive GEARBOX electric MTB. That looks insane. Wow. That is a mental colour. This is crazy. Damn. This thing looks insane. Carbon exposed rear triangle. Look at the hanger. This is belt drive, so it doesn't run off a chain, it runs off a belt. This motor, which we'll get into the details, is a Pinion drive gearbox motor. It uses no gears at the back and it runs all through the gearbox in the centre of the bike. The reviews on these bikes are absolutely mind-blowing. Usually there is a massive cassette at the back, a chain that needs washing, oiling, maintaining. Once it's stretched, you've got to put a new one on. This thing's got this crazy belt drive. Check it. Crazy belt drive with a Pinion gearbox. Are you one of these guys? I am. I'm a pull it off immediately guy. To people who aren't mountain bike crazy, this is like reinventing gears on a bike. Smash that like button. Let's help this video blow to get their bikes out there. Sick. We got a box. I don't know what's in this box, so we'll get back to this box shortly. Damn built. I ain't gonna lie. Let's straighten that up so we can stand the bike. Oh my days. This looks mental. Damn. This bike looks crazy. Jeez. Them Magura brakes feel amazing already. Not even set up to how I would run them. And they feel unreal. Wow. This thing is light actually, you know. The back end feels light. Really playful feeling weight. That feels awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I think this might be my main bike. I wanted to do a massive shout out to Haibike. They're supporting me with bikes, they're getting me out and about, riding different places. This opportunity is absolutely mental and I wanted to say a massive thank you to the whole team over there at Haibike. Awesome brand. I've become a massive fan of these bikes. I think what I was trying to say is I'm still riding that bike. I didn't want you guys to think that Haibike have sent me another bike and that bike is no longer in use. It is. I'm going to be switching between the two electric bikes for 2026. The first thing we got to do before we get into this is have a cup of tea. This time I'm going to try and be a little bit more professional. I've got Haibike's actual website up, and we've got the actual bike. Let me try and show you like this. So we've got the actual bike and we've got all the specifications. The first thing I wanted to say was the motor and the gearbox is built into one, and it is a Pinion drive E1.12, which is the motor and the box is built into one. Another thing I learned last night is the belt drive on this bike is carbon fibre. So the actual belt, let me show you, is carbon fibre. So this is full carbon. They do say that this pretty much never wears away and never needs changing. As far as I'm aware from the videos I've watched, the maintenance on these whole systems is mental. If you know Pinion, you know Pinion is a crazy brand. E1.12 is the Pinion motor gearbox unit. It is 12 speed, so it's got 12 gears in it. So it's the same as a cassette like this. There's 12 gears on this and it's got wireless shifting. So it's not a mile off the same thing, but it's all condensed right into that little gearbox in the center, which is mental. Now, there's a second thing that makes this bike so appealing to me. The rear end is shorter on this bike, so it naturally has been designed to have a short rear end. The whole thing, the box, the rear end, the chain stay, the seat stay, it's all been designed to be ultra tight and short and playful. This bike is going to blow my mind. I already know it. How will I go back to that one? How will I do that after riding the Pinion drive? It's going to be crazy. I'm excited. It's also got an 800 watt hour battery, which is just mental. How slim does that look for an 800 watt hour battery? It's crazy. This is how fast you can get to access your battery. You've got one little toggle underneath here. You pull it down, you pull it out, and then you slide it off. That right there is your battery cover, and inside there is an 800 watt hour battery. You might be wondering, what is the travel of the forks? Obviously, in mountain biking, if you're new to mountain biking, if you don't mountain bike and you're watching this video thinking you might get yourself one, haibike.com. These are 160, slightly above your mid-range, which is like 150. So it's barely enough to handle anything. You could ride DH stuff on this, you could ride trail centres, you could ride small, flowy bike park places. 160 is the ultimate size. The next little cool piece is look how dialed the charging port looks. Obviously, this is going to be a charger I've never used before because it is for that Pinion box motor battery system. So that right there is your Pinion charger port. Sick. How crazy it is, you can see the shock through the frame. So far in today's episode, we haven't even turned the bike on the display yet. It's never been turned on. I wanted to give you the exact name of what this display unit is called. It's called the Pinion Fitmaster Node Display Plus Remote Pure. Let's get straight into this. Oh, look at that. Wow, this looks crazy. So these are all the different displays you can have. Obviously, we need to set this up to the Bluetooth and change the language, and then it's going to make a lot more sense to us, but that Pinion drive motor interface looks like one of the best interfaces I've ever used. Check it. Pinion! The single speed cog on the rear, which is mental. Look at that cog on the rear. So you've got to think, when you're speccing a set of wheels for this bike, it would have to be a single speed rear wheel, which is mad. Even got Pinion spacers in there. Zeb Ultimates on this, which are looking absolutely sick. Love the new look at the top of a Zeb Ultimate, really square up there. I am going to cut the steerer down, might even do it in this video, might do it in my spare time. I'm going to cut the steerer down, shorten that stem, drop it down so it's way more playful. But yeah, these are eMTB Rockshox Zeb Ultimates. We've also got on the rear Rockshox Super Deluxe Ultimate rear air shock, which is just, they're unreal. They're like butter. You can't get a smoother rear air shock than one of these bad boys. They're insane. Magura MT5s. How sick are they? Both levers and 4-piston calipers. MT5s are unreal. Some of the best brakes I've ever felt are Maguras. They are gnarly brakes. Very, very, very sharp brakes. I'm excited to see how these feel on a big bike. Centre lock brakes there. Discs. Very clean. Usually you have 5 bolts, but they're just clean as. And then them calipers just look gnarly on this bike. They seriously suit this bike. This bit is crazy, and I nearly missed this because I'm not the best reviewer. I'm not a very professional viewer, as in I'm not a very professional reviewer. I more like to just get out and ride and unbox stuff. But this bit is crazy. So I turned the bike on and I was playing with the shifters, and one thing I forgot about a pinion drive bike is, say you come to the bottom of a trailhead and you get to like the very bottom and you might be just sat having a drink or whatever, you can change all the way through your gears without moving your wheel. Listen to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What's even crazier is you want to see the screen when you do it. So let's do as fast as we can, 1 to 12. Wow, that's ridiculous. That's insane. And more importantly, one of the biggest problems in mountain biking, which this does fix, is changing gear when you're static. You have to get up and spin your wheel. The worst. Crazy bike. Craziest bike I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, we've got 2 boxes to unbox. Let's unbox these. We've got a chart. Damn, we've got pedals. You get pedals with this bike. That's sick. Crazy Pinion charger system. Check that out. Fit. E-bike system integration. So this is the charger, and the bike definitely needs charging. Officially, that is officially the unboxing of the new Pinion Drive eMTB. Now, I don't know whether this is going on my bike channel, and I don't know whether it's going on my main channel. I'm tempted to put it back on the main channel just because I'm weird and I never stick to a lot of things when it comes to YouTube. However, everybody, tune back in for the next episode where we're going to be slaying this bike all over the place. So, smash that thumbs up button. Don't let me down. If you sat there right now and you've not smashed the thumbs up button, you're officially letting me down. I'm just going to give you a minute. Smash that thumbs up button. Thanks for watching today's episode. Massive, massive, massive shout out to Haibike, absolute legends. What an innovative product. Pinion drive, gearbox motorbike, Haibike full carbon fibre electric eMTB. Let the sessions begin. 2026 is going to be onwards and upwards. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Let's ride this thing.